Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good evening. It gives me immense pleasure on behalf of the Pakistan Banks Association to welcome you to this event to celebrate a truly significant milestone, the launch of Mashreq Digital Bank in Pakistan. We are deeply honored by the presence of His Excellency Abdulaziz Al Ghurair, who is not only a distinguished business leader from the UAE, but also a visionary who played a transformative role in shaping and reshaping modern banking across the region. His leadership and commitment in advancing digital banking stands as an inspiration for us in Pakistan as we seek to redefine our own financial landscape. Mashreq's decision to bring its digital-first model to our market is not just a shadow of confidence in Pakistan's economy, but also an acknowledgement of the immense opportunities our country offers in the digital space. Pakistan is undergoing profound demographic and technological changes like the rest of the world. Being the fifth most populous country with over 240 million people and nearly two-thirds under the age of 30 are extremely dynamic and increasingly tech-savvy and are not only comfortable with digital solutions, but they actively demand them as well. Places Pakistan in a bracket of countries offering unique opportunities across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, the new generation who are our future does not see banking as a visit to a branch. They see it as an app, a seamless transaction, a tap on their screen. The traditional brick and mortar model is gradually giving away to digital-first platforms that offer speed, convenience, and inclusivity, which, Mashreq has done extremely successfully in UAE, and I think we have a lot to learn from you in that respect. In the future that Mashreq Digital Bank is stepping into, a future where banks are no longer defined by their physical infrastructure, but by their ability to connect with customers anytime, anywhere. The number of online transactions in our beloved country tell their own story. In the most recent quarter, Pakistan recorded 2.41 billion retail digital transactions valued at over Pak rupee 164 trillion. Rast, Salim Saab is here, who's the chairman of Rast. Rast's godfather, Waqasul Hassan, is also around. Rast board is also happened to be around here as well. Our instant payment gateway, a standalone entity now with the ambition to become the world best in the near future, inshallah, has been a game changer in this context. These figures show that the transition towards a cashless economy is no longer aspirational. It is happening in real-time, Excellency. Through the Cashless Pakistan initiative, although I had a lot to say about it, but I'll leave that for Minister for State to share it with you. He is heading up the Cashless Pakistan initiative on behalf of the Prime Minister. It's spearheaded by none other than by our Prime Minister, Mian Shahbaz Sharif. Major strides are being made in the P2M space and the digitization of government payments and receipts. The transformation ensures just convenience, but transparency, auditability, and efficiency. The Pakistan Banks Association, as part of Prime Minister's Cashless Pakistan program and otherwise, has been working tirelessly to build the digital ecosystem underpinning inclusive growth and financial stability. Together with our members and in collaboration with the government and global partners, PB is also driving reforms and solutions across agriculture, SME, low-cost housing, and green banking, including the National Subsistence Farmers Financing Scheme, EWR Financing Scheme, Building SME Index, and the Financial Digital Exchange at the back of strengthening fintech banking industry collaboration and cross-bank eKYC platform that enables creating data sharing frameworks that make customer onboarding and financing easier, safer, and more inclusive. And Excellency, you have just the right platform available to ripe on this opportunity. Initiatives like green taxonomy financing, energy efficient appliances, promoting EV adoption through financing schemes for two-wheelers and three-wheelers, and backing solar tube wells to cut millions of tons in carbon emission reinforces Pakistan's banking industry's pledge in building a greener future. All of these schemes, Excellency, are being done at the back of digital infrastructure. They're all digitally driven. These initiatives reflect a broader shift. PBA is evolving from just being a policy advocate to an environment enabler, shaping long-term national resilience and prosperity. Equally important is the sector's role in social responsibility. In the past 2 years, Pakistani banks have undertaken CSR initiatives of around 5 billion rupees, directly touching the lives of poor and vulnerable communities. These stories demonstrate that banks are not just financial intermediaries, they are partners in social progress of the country. While the banks contribute to digital transformation, ecosystem building and CSR, we cannot ignore a critical reality that 99% of countries' fiscal needs are funded by the banking sector. While we remain the highest tax-paying sector in Pakistan, in 2024 alone, banks paid 856 billion in income taxes and over 1.5 trillion in total taxes of different forms and shapes. Effective tax rate stand at 55 to 59%, making Pakistan's banks the most heavily taxed globally compared to 25% in India or 20% in Vietnam, for example. This lopsided taxation phenomena substantially compromises the opportunity for banks to finance agriculture, SME, digital innovation, and green projects. It surpasses credit expansion, discourages investment in underserved markets, and undermines inclusion. This also discourages FDI. Traditionally and still, banking sector is the favorite of the foreign investors. By gradually harmonizing tax rates with the general corporate sector and broadening the base to untaxed segments like retail, real estate, and agriculture, Pakistan can protect revenues through enabling growth. Amid these challenges and opportunities, Mashriq's presence in Pakistan could not be more timely, as it brings global expertise in open banking and digital lending and depicts stronger UAE-Pakistan financial and business ties. As I was telling you, Excellency, this is just a harbinger of UAE investment in Pakistan. There is a lot in the pipeline, and we are expecting to harness a lot of them through your good offices. And thank you very much for offering yourself for projecting Pakistan and showing Pakistan the real face to the rest of the world. And this is what we are celebrating today. As chairman of PBA, I can say with conviction that digital banking is not an option for Pakistan. It is an imperative. This is why the PBA continues to champion reform and innovation. Mashriq's entry is a reaffirmation of our direction and a catalyst for even greater progress. Let me once again extend a warm welcome to Mashriq's leadership team. We celebrate your entry into Pakistan not just as another bank, but as a partner in building a more digital, inclusive, and forward-looking financial future for our country. On behalf of the Pakistan Banks Association and Pakistan's entire banking fraternity, I wish Mashriq Digital Bank a great success. Thank you very much, Excellency.